Welcome back then, you FM legends. Here we are. I can't believe it. We are Premier League. We're back. I'm loving this. I can't believe we've done it in 2 seasons. Back-to-back promotions. Winning the playoffs. I knew it would be a challenge to get through that playoff game. Palace had an unbelievable side. We did them tactically. We wound the game down. We got ourselves through it. We won on penalties. And we're back. This massive club, Sheffield Wednesday, are back. And now it's our big task to keep them in the Premier League. Because of our financial instability, shall we say, I was a little bit worried about what our budget would be, but it was actually alright, you know. We were given about £36 million to spend. Decent wage budget as well. Allowed me to do a bit of work. I'm pleased, and what I've done is I've tried to focus on bringing in young players, not necessarily costing us a great deal of money. I have spent quite a lot in terms of that budget. I've spent about £30 million of it, but they're not on a great deal of wages either. They're only, I think the highest player's on about 35 grand. So that is going to allow us to not, if we did go down, to not be in too much trouble. We've had to let a few players go, and that has been because because we got to the Premier League, what they were wanting was just an absolute ridiculous amount of money. Like Malik Wilks has gone, unfortunately. I was going to give him a new contract, but he wanted like 40 grand a week because we'd gone up to the Premier League and he was on like 10. So I just wasn't prepared to meet that. They had 1 year, they were going to have 1 year left on the contract. I've just decided to just get rid of them because I can't be doing with them moaning, with them wanting new contracts, and then them also just constantly asking for ridiculous fees, wanting to be like the highest paid player at the club. So I thought it was time to just let those players go. Now if we look at the vision for the club going forward, then, you know, obviously we're targeted to work within that wage budget. We're growing the club's reputation, which we're doing. We've got them back in the Premier League, that's massive. We've got the restrictions the club want us to put on the older players in terms of what contracts we're prepared to offer and length. But our targets this year are to avoid relegation and just to be competitive in the cups. And we've also put some money into renovating that training ground. It's really bad. It's still really bad, even though we've done that. We're gonna, as soon as the option comes back up, I'm just gonna keep trying to put money into a training ground to build it up, because we are gonna focus on trying to develop our own, bring in young players like what we've done in the past, tapping into big clubs like Bayern Munich and Milan, players who are released from those clubs to keep this club stable. And what we will do is those players that we're bringing in, whether they're on frees or like £5 million, whatever that may be, you'll see some of them have got quite big valuations already. So if they do well for us, some of them we will ship on and we'll just go again and we'll keep building this club. Like I say, our biggest task is to keep Sheffield Wednesday stable financially and keep growing this club and allow them to just be massive, get them into cup finals, do all that sort of thing again. We will do it, and if it's going to be long-winded, I don't want to rush it and get excited financially and start overpaying players, paying silly fees. And with the squad I've built this year, I'm quite confident I will keep them in the Premier League. So let's jump forward and have a look at who's come in. So we need to jump back to last season's window, because a few came in during this window, but they haven't quite moved over into the next season's budget. So we spent 12.75, and I spent a lot of time scouting, a lot, because I wanted to make sure I got this right and spent the money I was given wisely. And this lad is the one I'm most excited for. He's only 23 years old, centre back, Jose Cordoba. He's come in very, very cheap. When I went in for him, Man City tried to get him as well. And look at him, 23 years old, 6'2", fast, strong. He's got loads about him, left-footed. He's going to be our new centre back. Another defender who's come in, nice and cheap. Scouts brought this lad up, Sam Curtis. He was playing in Ireland, 18 years old. He's cost us about 300 and something grand. Absolute peanuts. And he's probably going to be our starting right back. Very excited for this lad, got a great future ahead of him. Tapping into those youth systems and B teams abroad, we've gone and got ourselves Torben Rehn, Bayern Munich second team, 850,000. Looks good, this lad. Keep developing him, putting him in the team. He'll come on, he'll be good, I can tell. He's already worth 19 to 25 million pounds. This is what I mean about bringing in these young lads, giving them a chance, and then, you know, giving us some money, putting it back into this club, allow us to build the club up, sort that training ground out, youth system, just really, really push and build this wonderful club, Sheffield Wednesday. And here's a lad I probably spent the highest fee on, and this was Marco Bettini. I'm not sure he'll start straight away. He's cost us 5.25. He's a young lad, he's 22 years old. He's coming from Lazio. Isaac Johansson, he's come in for £4 million from Copenhagen. And leaving the club is Malik Wilkes, who's gone for £3 million to Reading. Like I say, we had to take a bit of a loss on how much we were going to get for him, because he wanted silly wages with us, so we couldn't keep him. And also he had that 1 year left on his contract. But £3 million, Wilkes has gone. Cameron Dawson, very similar, £3 million, he's gone. Would have been quite happy to give him a contract, wanting like 40 grand a week. I wasn't prepared to pay that, he's gone to Middlesbrough. Michael Spiff, with a year left on his contract, he's gone to Notts County on loan. So moving into this season's budget then, what we've done is we've spent 17.5 million. Free signing from Ajax, Kiki Pieri, he's come in, he'll be our backup left back. We've signed two very good goalkeepers. I'm not sure who's going to be number one at the moment. I initially thought it would be this lad, Jamie Cumming, signed on a free transfer. He's come in from Chelsea, only 24 years old, which is young for a goalkeeper. He's got good stats in good places, and I think he is potentially our number one. But he did pick up a knock in pre-season. He's been injured for the majority of it. He might have only played like 2 of the friendlies. Then he got injured, so our other goalkeeper's played, who I'll show you in a minute, and has done very well. So what I want to do is give Jamie some minutes in like the 21s, try and get him that game time, build up his match fitness, and then we'll get him back into the first team, I think. But in the minute, I'll show the other goalkeeper. He's had a very good pre-season. So here's our other goalkeeper, signed for £1.9 million. Onto Stolberg, he's been on the books of Watford before, so he's used to English football. He's 25 years old, 6'4" goalkeeper. I don't think he looks as good as Jamie, but like I say, in pre-season he's been very good. And tapping into those youth systems again. Released from Real Madrid was this young lad, Carlos Dotor. Looks decent, 23 years old. Another one who I think if we just keep giving him game time will come on well. Looks like he's got a lot of potential. Another one from Bayern Munich's youth system, 23 years old. Going to be one of our backup strikers, but again, looks like he's got potential, so we've brought him in on a free transfer. He's only on £3 grand a week as well, he's on peanuts, so if he doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. But just to give us a bit of squad depth, Marvin Cooney's come in. So our main striker this year is going to be Lorenzo Luca, 6'7", Italian centre forward. We played against him against Crystal Palace actually in the final, but he's actually on the books of Liverpool, and we've brought him in on loan. I would have signed him because they only wanted about £4 million for him, but he can't get a work permit yet, so I'm hoping we loan him this season. We've got an option to buy for about 3.8 million on this loan deal, so if we play him, I'm hopefully towards the end of the season he'll have enough points or whatever it is they need to get that work permit because he's been playing. So that'll be a bargain, and I think this lad's going to be very, very good for us. Looking forward to seeing how many goals he gets in the Premier League. Another striker, we've gone to Mexico, Jose Juan Macias. He's come in, very cheap signing as well, but he's our highest paid player on 35 grand. The board aren't too happy with this signing in terms of the financial aspects of it, but I've only paid 3.1 million, so I wonder if it's just because we're paying him 35 grand a week. He's our highest player. Back into that Italian market, here he is, Eddie Salcido, on the books of Inter Milan, released on a free transfer. We're paying him 25 grand a week, and he looks like he's going to be top draw for us. Another good striker, and he'll be up there with Lorenzo Luca this year. Looking for that holding midfielder, I think it's very important to how we play. Now we do have Bertinho we brought in, but I did feel like we need a little bit more. I'm not sure if he's going to be ready. We might need to just bend him into the team. This lad looks like who we're going to start with, and it's Busquets, his brother. He wears Yuri on the back of his shirt. Lots of experience. He's 25 years old. He's been playing in Spain. If anybody knows how to play as a holding midfielder, it's a Busquets. So hopefully he can be even half as good as his brother and do the business for us in the Premier League. Then a couple of young lads I've looked in the Norway market that I've brought in. And this guy, Benjamin Forson Farras, who I've bought in. £5 million he's cost us. He's 18 years old. He has cost us more than probably what I would have wanted to spend this year, but there was a lot of big clubs tapping around this lad, and I thought, like, let's give him a chance. £5 million not a lot of money, and well worth that risk to see if we can make a player out of him. He's got potential. He's only played a couple of games in pre-season because he's only just come in, but he'll more than likely just keep coming off the bench. We'll see how he gets on. but I can see this lad developing into a top player. £5 million he's cost us, and he's worth anywhere between 31 and 39 million already at 18 years old. So a lot of promise for Faras. And here's the other one, our new left back, Piotr Lovic, top draw, 20 years old, 6'1" left back. He looks very good. He's cost us £4 million. On the outs then, it's just a load of loans really. Sam Smith's gone on loan to Peterborough. He's definitely not good enough to play in the Premier League for us. Adam Lewis has left to go to Coventry for 80 grand. His contract was running out. Ethan Galbraith has gone out on loan to Leyton Orient. And then Bailey Cadamartri, Swindon, Kamara and Lamberton have gone to Guiseley and Chorley. So pre-season we're completely unbeaten. It hasn't been the most challenging. We have played some weak teams in terms of Stockport, Crewe, Chesterfield, and I think these are Belgian sides that we played. But we got the minutes in. I managed to look at the players. I've seen what I like. Obviously we'll get some surprises throughout the season, but I've got a good idea of what I want to start with. But then we played Hoffenheim and I was really pleased with this one. We stuck 5 past them, 5-0, very convincing win. Eddie Salcido got a couple, Sharon Daw, Lorenzo Luca and Bertini all on the score sheet, looking very good, so I'm pleased. And our first game of the season is against Wolves, but we're at home at Hillsborough. This is going to be a massive day for this massive club, Sheffield Wednesday, so let's get straight into it. So Corrick, Sam Byram and Bertini have all got knocked, so they're going to miss out in this. Neither of them would have started, I don't think, but this is our team we're going with. So Dalberg in goal, we've got young Sam Curtis starting at right back, Ifora, Cordoba at centre half, Fjotov Lovic at left back. Busquets is going to hold for us with Endor and Johansson playing in those Mazzala roles. Eddie Calcido and Lorenzo Luca, the Italians leading the line with the Mexican Macias. So out we come then in this huge game. We've actually not seen Fjotov Lovic play, he's only just come in, but I'm throwing him straight in the deep end. I'm confident with him, I'm confident, I think he's going to be good. Well, this won't be an easy task. Wolves have got some decent players, but I'm confident that I will keep Wednesday in the Premier League. Let's hope we can get off to a good start and these fans get behind us at Hillsborough. So first chance now, and it's a corner for Wolves. Neto's going to whip this in, crosses it in, and Dalberg's out and claims that the big man, and we're starting. We're getting the ball down and playing at the back. We're not messing about. Fjotov Lovic coming down this left hand side now. Ruben Neves comes across and takes it off him. Ravella, Gatti, Ruben Neves into Neto, who pops it off to Silva. Semedo's got some space on this right hand side. Neves, he's getting shut down, but Wednesday are under pressure and the header for Wolves just goes wide of the post. Wolves look good in possession there. Hopefully we can just keep growing into this game, get those initial nerves out of the way, and Wolves have got the ball again. Neto, Matias Nunes, Guedes, Ravella, Ruben Neves, Pedro Neto, out wide to Semedo. He's put the ball over the top and Fabio Silva's in, but Dalberg's off his line and tips that round the post for a corner. Corner gonna come in now from Neto again. Whips it in. Dalberg, the big man, off his line again to claim that one. More pressure from Wolves. Neto again. In it comes. And headed high and wide. We're at it again. Up we go. Gatti's up. Fabio Silva, great save from Dalberg. Guedes, he's going at it. Great tackle from Johansson. Guedes, Ruben Neves, Ravella, Sharon Daw clears his lines, and here is Salcedo down the line. Not a very good ball though, and Wolves have got the ball back. Curtis, Sharon Daw, headed clear by Wolves. Fabio Silva, but Ifora, the skipper, has cleared that up. Yuri, Cordoba, Ifora goes back to Dalberg, Cordoba, Busquets turns, finds Johansson who puts it over, and Eddie Salcido's in. Oh, great chance for for Sheffield Wednesday. Johansson with the corner, puts it in. Cordoba's up and heads it just over the bar. Semedo with the throw to Gatti. Dawson into Ravella. He finds the feet of Nunes, who pops it back off to Ain't Nori now. He's going to take on the young man Curtis, but Curtis cuts him off and makes him go back. Neves over the top. Lovic's up, wins his header. Semedo pots off to Neves. Neves loses the ball to Johansson, and Sheffield Wednesday turn over quickly. Can they get another counter attack in? Salcedo 1-2 with Curtis. Eddie Salcedo put it across. Where's the big man? It's all over the place. Macias, and Jose Sa has claimed that. Nori goes long, and Lovic takes control of that one. He's going to put it high for the big man Luca, who wins his flick on. Pops it off. Sherendor just over the bar. Curtis with the throw. Busquets finds Lorenzo Luca. Pops it off to Matias. And another great chance for Wednesday, but he just can't get that on target. Growing into the game now. And then we've made a mistake. Guedes is in. But luckily he can't hit the target. It's going to take a bit of time for this team to bed. Obviously we've got practically a brand new full squad. So it's going to take time for them to get them to know each other. But hopefully we're going to do alright. Guedes, Ravella, Ruben Neves, Nunes, great strike, and Dolberg again looking very comfortable in goal for Wednesday. Sherendor with a free kick. He hits one, massive deflection. That's a corner for Wednesday. Can the big men get something on this for Wednesday? Corner kick, Johansson with that left foot. Curls it in. Gatti heads clear. Falls to Salcedo, he hits it. Saved. Hits it again. Header just wide by Cordova. Good chances for Wednesday. Luca, he's won his flick on. The big man doing his job for Wednesday. Curtis down the line. Salcedo keeps finding space on this right hand side. Puts it in the box. Johansson heads it, but that's straight at Jose Sa. Wednesday breaking forward again. Salcedo using his pace, taking on the fullback, beats him again. Eddie Salcedo, great strike, and Jose Sa tips that round the post for a corner for Wednesday. And it comes again from Johansson. Whips it in. Luca can't get on that. Macias goes wide, and that is half time. And it's looking quite good. We're growing into it. We're just edging possession. XG is pretty much the same. We've had 7 shots on target out of our 13. Nunes to Ravella as we kick off the second half. Gatti, Semedo, Neto, Ruben Neves, Pedro Neto, forcing him back. Good work in the midfield there from the Wednesday. Curtis coming out to stop it. Nori breaking forward, and he's done really well, the young man. Great tackle. Ifora plays with Busquets. Wednesday going to keep the ball. Cordoba is putting a foot on it, seeing what's in front of him. Gives it back to Busquets. Great ball over the top. Lorenzo Luca, the big man. And he's done it. 6'7" Italian stallion. Loving it. What a ball over the top that is by Johansson. Lovely bit of play. Just gives it a one touch. Ping over the top. Luca on his chest, and the big man doing exactly what we've brought him in to do, and he's put Wednesday 1 up. Dawson, Ravella, Guedes, Sherendor, he's won it back, but Wolves have managed to pick up that loose ball. Semedo, can we get across to stop this ball coming in? Ifora wins his header. Nunes, Guedes over the bar. Dolberg going short again. Sherendor, still only 20 years old. Sherendor, massive potential. Lovic, Johansson goes down the line. Macias, the Mexican's in. He takes a shot, and Jose Sa's made a wonderful save and tipped that over the bar. Wednesday really making a lot of chances and doing well here. Johansson whips one in. Gatti heads clear. Ravella has picked up the ball. Our Wolves look to break, but Wednesday have got the numbers back. That comes to nothing. Guedes though with the throw. Ravella. Ruben Neves. Don't let him shoot. Luckily he can't get that on target. We don't want him shooting from long range. You know what Neves is like. Wednesday look to play out the back again. Fjortovlovic. He's clipping it to the right hand side, who finds Curtis in a bit of space, but he's overrun it into Guedes. Nunes. Guedes. Can we win this ball back? Yeah, big man Sharon Daw stops that happening. Eddie Salcedo using his pace down this right hand side, doing really well. Turns. Edge of the box to Sharon Daw. He takes a shot, deflected. Can't get up and win the header though, and I think big Lorenzo Luca is offside. Dolberg looks to have claimed another. Makes a big throw up to Curtis. Curtis now coming down this right hand side. Finds the pass into Eddie Salcedo. Salcedo is giving this left back a lot of trouble. Sharon Daw pops it in. Edge of the box. Johansson going down this left. Can he get the ball in the box? Does get a great cross in. And Eddie Salcedo gets something on it but can't direct it goalwards. Goal kick. An hour in now. Looking good at the moment. Neto to whip one in. Headed away by Cordoba. Guedes. Neto. Pedro Neto. Gets the ball in the box. Can't find anyone though. And Johansson has got it under control for Wednesday, but there we go. We've managed to play out and the big man has made a good decision. Lorenzo Luca. That's what he's going to do for us this season, just to allow us to really, turn teams over. Allow him to bring it down and bring us back into play. And Johansson. Get in! 2-0. Can you imagine Hillsborough back in the Premier League? It'd be absolutely bouncing. 2-0. Look at that. Just being able to turn teams over, clip it forward like that, and the big man to bring it down. Really build up play, and then you've got the numbers forward breaking on them. We've got the goal. Thanks for everyone who's been watching recently. Brilliant. Loving it. My channel's still growing. I'm really pleased. We're up to like 165 subscribers, which I'm pleased with. I'd love to get to 200 mark, so if you can keep smashing that like button, doing the liking and subscribing thing, helping us grow, getting it out to other people, that'd be awesome. Semedo. Jose Sa. Oh, doing the jinky majinky in goal. Raul. Dawson goes wide. Eddie Salcedo working hard to help out at right back, but Cunha has got some space in, really takes on Curtis, done really well. The final ball's not good though. Here's Jimenez. Semedo. Johansson gets a foot in, but Neves just keeps the ball. Cunha, he's in, he's at the post, but he's offside. Just going to have a look at subs at the moment, and I think we're going to bring off young Curtis and bring on Nathan Ferguson at right back. And also, do we want to make another? No, I'm not going to make another, just the one. Dolberg then, he's going to give it to Curtis. The young 18-year-old's done well. Don't lose it now though. He's going on a mazy run, loses the ball, but Busquets cleans up, doing what he's been brought in to do. Eufora. Curtis down the line, Salcedo, get the ball in the box, he has. Lorenzo Luca, the Italian stallion. 3-0. Eddie's looking class, isn't he, on that right hand side of the three up top. When we managed to get the ball into him, into those pockets, he just manages to get on the ball, he drives at the full back, causing problems, and Lorenzo Luca is just a big poacher. Gonna do the job for us. Let's make that change. Ferguson with the throw. Macias. Sharon Daw. Johansson. Don't lose it. Fjortov. Eufora. Great ball over the top. Sharon Daw. Oh, straight at the keeper. What a goal that'd have been. I don't know what Eufora was doing, thinking he's Perlo or something. Popping in the hole, clipping balls over the top. Great header there by Eufora. Eddie Salcedo. Ferguson. He's giving the ball away though. Semedo's read that. And here comes Wolves on the break. Jimenez puts it in. Blocked. Busquets. and over the bar. A bit scrappy there. Ferguson with the throw. Salcedo, Ferguson, Ifora, Busquets. Clips it wide, lovely ball. Fjotov puts it straight in, and it's Salcedo! He deserves the goal, played really well. Great save from Sarr. Good early ball in the box. Last few minutes then. And Wednesday is bouncing. Great save. Well done. Semedo, Macias, the little Mexican. Luca, hold the ball up. Well done, big man. And we'll make a sub. Last few minutes to just kill the game off. Kalen Watts is going to come in at left back. And we'll bring off Eddie Salcedo to give him a round of applause for his performance today. Fora, Cordoba, Busquets, Johansson, great through ball. Macias is in, the Mexican. Oh, we're off. Ref, give it a rest. We're having a party here at Hillsborough and you're spoiling it. Oh, that was a great finish as well, wasn't it? Just outside at left foot. Johansson. He's tight. Last highlight. Jimenez. Johansson. What a player. Busquets clips it over. There could be more chance for the party to continue. Macias. Oh, deflected. Corner. Johansson then. Last kick of the game by the looks. In it comes. Ifora's up. Headed clear. Forson Farras takes on his man. Oh. He's blown up. No time for the corner. It's not needed. 3-0 at home at Hillsborough on our return to the Premier League against Wolves. Quite a good Wolves side as well. And quite good in midfield. Nunes, Neves. Who did they have? Nico Ravella. Quality players. Going to cause you problems. We've dealt with them today with our young team. I'm very pleased with that, and as you can see, there's a lot of potential in that side. We're building a great team. I'll push on and play some more games, but thanks for joining me in this one, and I'll be back with you shortly, you legends. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, you FM legends.